Hi, this is Bylot, and today I'm gonna report for my Speed Duel tournament that I did since the beginning of August, which was the Win a Box tournament by the Speed Duel League. Um, I decided to play Inner Conflict Warrior, and in this tournament, for the first time, was legal to play Jinzo. So, in after this short report, I will show you the deck list and how I played around Jinzo and played with Jinzo. So first of all, I will go through the Swiss rounds. It was a tournament with almost 50 players, so there was 6 rounds of Swiss. So the first round was Warrior mode, and I won this matchup. Um, then there was easy matchup was against Warrior Gearfried. Then I have played against GK Moth, and in the end, against Twisted Personality Warrior. Um, then in the fifth round, basically happened that me and my opponent couldn't find a time to play because of the different location around the globe. For this reason, I dice was rolled and I lost the dice. So that was my first defeat. And then in the sixth round, again happened something weird because I couldn't. I contact my opponent, but he couldn't manage to reply in time, and for this reason, he got a loss. And in the end, I finished the Swiss rounds 5-1 with 5 wins and 1 loss. But actually, I never lost in the playing. So yeah, but this is a problem in general when we agree in online tournament. It's unfortunately it's not avail, avoidable. So then in the top 8. I played the against Twisted Personality Warrior. That was a great match, and that I managed to win. And then I played again in the semi-final against Warrior Moth. Also, this one was a great match, and it ended up to it finished like 2-1, and was very well balanced. And then the final, I guess, Outlet Wind came, and it was also a really I really enjoyed the final. It was a great match, nice mirror match because we both play in a conflict warrior with Jinzo. So probably you can find the final video on the Speed Duel League channel. But here now in the next minutes, I will show you my deck list of Inner Conflict Warrior with Jinzo. Hello, here is our deck list of Inner Conflict Warrior with Jinzo. So let's go through it. We have first of all Warrior Engine. So I played 2 Gaia, 3 Common Knights, and 3 Gearfrieds that are like a strong base for having always a field control. Then I played Sunyodoria. It's mainly to have many outs to monsters and also, for instance, to Jinzo, because I decided to play many outs for Jinzo, this new card that basically that everyone played in this tournament, and New Doria, I have to say it's very good. It's also good for its attack point, etc. As so in the conflict, it's good to take monster from your opponent's side field and tribute them for one of your monsters. So of course, Jinzo now is becoming a preferable choice. But I decided to play only one Jinzo and one Dark Roulette Hades. So the reason of one Jinzo is because I want to play trap cards for having a deck that is still stable. And then I play as a second tribute summon monster Dark Roulette Hades because I wanted to have something against Dark Moth. And in general, it's also it's 2450 attack, which goes also over Jinzo, so it's in principle another possible out. And yeah, and anyway, I didn't want to have two Jinzo, especially if I was going first, because then if I see traps and Jinzo at the very first hand, it's gonna be complicated to play. So I prefer to go for one Jinzo in the main deck and a second Jinzo you will see in the side deck. Then I have two Sphere Kuribo, which are also good for Jinzo matchups or like Moss matchups. Also against Moss and Jinzo I have three offerings. And which are not problematic if you play like a warrior engine, which is a very strong field control engine. And then I play Twister, and I prefer this on Dust Tornado because it's not a trap, and I can use it to protect my Jinzo from Parasite Paranoid, for instance. It's on the back side, on the bad side of the card, one can say that it can help your opponent if he's playing the Twisted Personality deck, but yeah, it's something I can accept because actually I have to be honest, he went very well as a choice during the tournament. And then as trap, I play two Nightmare Wheel because they are very good. Sometimes they just steal matches, and also three Zoma. The Zoma are very important because they became monster with 180 attack, with 1800 attack, which are very good in this kind of deck. And even if you have Jinzo in your head, you could simply activate Zoma to block one of your opponent's monster attack that maybe they will smash on Zoma, or just leave Zoma over there and then you summon your Jinzo. So it's a very good card that I think one has to play even if if he or she is playing a Jinzo. Going quickly in the side deck, I have two Golden Ladybug against the Twisted Personality matchup. The second Jinzo, which I always side when I go second, but I have to be sure to go second, so that's why it's in the side deck. Then I have the third Sphere Kuribo for a matchup against Moth. And also the two ready for intercepting that I also played against Moss, because basically the only monster that I have face up when against Moss when I don't have Jinzo are all warrior monsters. So I think ready for intercepting is still a good card in this way, in this case. So this is the deck list. I repeat, the skill is Inner Conflict from Bakura, and let us know in the comment if you like, and remember to share and subscribe and activate the alarm bell on the video for if you want to still be connected to our channel of the Team United We Stand. Shout out to the Speed Duel League Discord for organizing this tournament, and of course to all the members of the Team United We Stand that helped me out in testing the deck and defining this new way to play with Jinzo and Speed Duel, which is very useful. Like it negates all the trap. This is crazy in this format. So thank you very much. This is Bylot, and to the next video then. Bye.